Together we made it. We made it even though we had our backs up against the wall. See, a nigga survived the worst, but my life is.
All right, so we made it to our Farmer's Almanac official forecast. That's why I played the theme song getting ready for this. So let us take a look. And I just had it. Hold on one second. I literally just had it. Might have to go in my history. Hold on. History. Open history page. It should be it right here. Okay, perfect. Farmer's Almanac 2026-2027 winter weather forecast. Winter 2026-2027 is shaping up to be a season of sharp contrasts with an active southern storm track. Who called it? We did. Quick bursts of snow and bitter cold across the north, and a tricky mix of rain, sleet, ice, and heavy wet snow in the northeast, also called that nor'easter storm track. Keep the shovel, rain boots, and ice scraper close. This winter may bring plenty of surprises. Okay. So, excuse me. Let's get to the map. So, this is all that matters to me is their map. Let's exit out of everything else. We can hone in on this. So, I'm just going to read it. You look at the colors. Purple in the northeast is coastal, and then we have green in the Great Lakes, deep blue in the Midwest and Northern Plains. In the Southern Midwest, we have a light blue. In the Southeast, we have green. In the Northwest, we have yellow. All right, so let's start off with let's do our subtropical jet region and the Northeast. Starting with the Northeast, coastal storms. Again, coastal storms, nor'easter storms, snow, sleet, and mix, which makes sense because we have the subtropical jet, but we do have a mixture of some warm air there too. And then we have cool, wet, and stormy to the southeast. Again, that subtropical jet enhancing a lot of things down there, amplifying many storms. Probably an active MJO too, a negative NAO I'm sure too. Wetter than normal and stormy in the Texas area. Again, the subtropical jet going through Texas. Rain or mixed precipitation and mild in the southwest, which makes sense. And then let's go to the Great Lakes. Cold and snowy periods. Hallelujah. I'm from Cleveland. I like that, and I will receive that as my forecast, along with Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Michigan, and Tennessee, and Kentucky. In the northern plains, cold, snowy at times, breezy, and more changeable in the northwest, less dependable snow. This all makes perfect sense. The forecast is coming to fruition in alignment and fruition. So, again, this makes sense. We've went over all the evidence, and we're kind of at the pinnacle of where we're going to set up our forecast. I'm going to set up our forecast for this winter. And it's looking like all the work I've did over the spring and summer months, even winter months, has paid off. I think I'm hitting this one on the head, on the nail. So, again, there is your outlook. Let's take a look and read just what this says. The winter of 26-27 may deliver sharp contrast across the country. Some regions could face repeated storms, raw rain, heavy wet snow, while others experience milder stretches interrupted by cold snaps. So, I'll just read the pinpoints. A wet and stormy southern tier, quick snow, cold snaps across the north, a tricky winter for the northeast, changeable season in the northwest. Where will the most precip fall? It says, again, where that subjet is, Texas, Gulf Coast, southeast. And then a second storm path may guide weather systems along the eastern seaboard. Again, the nor'easter storm track. And again, pretty much the bottom line, winter 26-27 may be defined by contrast, an active and wet southern storm track, quick burst of snow and cold across the north, and a particularly unpredictable mix of precipitation in the northeast. So, okay. This is kind of interesting, though. What's the formula? I've always wondered this for their forecasts. What are their ingredients? They say a combination of sunspot cycles, lunar position. This is good stuff. Tidal pool, historical pattern weighting. The exact details are not publicly published, but I'm sure most of them are. So, that is how they forecast their forecast, much like we do on this channel with different ingredients, styles, and flavors. But I thought you'd enjoy that. This will be hopefully getting a lot of views to add more subscribers to our family. And again, Farmer's Almanac forecast 2026-2027, it's out. Going to be a cold winter. I'm excited. Hope you are too.